Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. We know that you as the government must to have a lot of work.
So I'll get started.
I'm Ignacio Figueroa in representation of Chile Studio as the one in charge of the promotion of programs that provide holidays and tourism for disadvantaged group of people. Our foundation was created with the goal of give the opportunity to help people to know more about our country. We as Chileans all know that more than 70% of the population don't have enough money to visit and travel in Chile. Families work to survive, and sometimes they have more than one job just to have enough money to pay their expenses. In consequence, families can have a vacation, especially to spend time with their children outside their home environment. Our project provide holidays and tourism to students of the poorest places that are the ones who are more affected. Many of them have never visited any other land than where they live, and that's because in Chile the cost of living for families is very high. This program will be called Chile's Yours as the name of our foundation. We will select different groups where they previously will be enrolled on our website, completing all requirements that will help us to make sure that they really need this program. The program consists in giving to this group a complete experience of visiting a tourist place near their region. We will offer them a complete package where transportation, tickets for attraction, accommodation, and meals will be included. These places that they will mainly consist in museums, natural attractions, and others. This will depend on the environment in which they are located. In the museums, they will have different activities, where will be a program called Turispeque, where children will learn about geography and pottery in the region. At the national attractions, they will have a guide who will teach them everything about the place, and they will be accompanied by at least two parents of one of the children in each group. There, they will learn, for example, everything about the flora and fauna of their region. And all these activities are going to be for free for them, funded by you as the government. So what are the benefits? First, they get know more about our country and its attributes, where in the near future they will be the ones who will have all the skills to promote their region in a tourism way. Also will give the skills to the poorest children to promote their home environment where they could have a better life condition for themselves and their families. And the support system that we will need are first subsidized holidays for school children, where you as the government can help us to have this benefit. The second one, shorty handout, will help us to keep and improve the number of children who will benefit in travel and accommodation vouchers to have a support this program for free. So why the program should be funded? There's no better way to promote our country than giving to the young generation the opportunity to make an impact in their life and in their community. They are going to be the ones in charge of their own promotion because they will understand that this program is not just vacations. More than that, this will be the way to change their lives. This is why you as the government are the ones who have the power to help us to make an impact in tourism, this unprivileged. So our recommendation for you as the government are the next ones. First, our proposal is that you advertise on your website where parents are responsible for their children's inscription. You should consider an early implementation date so you can be ready for the summer vacations. We recommend meeting again the next month to discuss the next stage and how to reach schools and to consider a TV advertising campaign. Our second proposal, in the same situation as children, the Order D represent part of the 70% most vulnerable in Chile, where a large part of them have a pension that is not enough for them to live with dignity. Our project will give them the possibility to have an instance of disconnection and personal recreation due to the growing older adult population, and therefore their living conditions are not always adequate to cover their basic needs or social integration.
Programs are required that contribute to active aging,
that improve their quality of life, making available to older people in situations of vulnerability actions that promote their rights, including recreation and tourism. So this program will be called It's Never Too Late. This is because we believe that it's never too late to provide this opportunity to this disadvantaged group. There's no application process for the program. The older adults are selected by the City Hall, where they reside, or regional coordination with our foundation. In this sense, the program consists in access of older adults in vulnerable situations to a space of recreation and leisure, contemplating the financing of day trips, facilitating the access to places of tourists and cultural interest, according to the specific requirements such as delivery of quality services in terms of food and transportations. In addition, it includes the implementation of activities that promote social integration and provide meaningful spaces for them. Within the activities that they will carry out, they will be oriented so that they don't have a great physical effort, taking into account that many of them can have physical problems. That is why in all our activities a kinesiologist will be with them. Among the main ones for this will be the coordination of trips to places with incredible landscape, such as Valparaíso, Puerto Varas, San Pedro de Atacama, and some vineyards in regions. Open activities such as pottery workshops, local embroidery, cooking, and the others that will vary according to the region in which they go. And lunches will be in a group where everyone will work together to make the preparations, making sure they feel productive. All these activities are going to be funded by you as the government. Talking about the benefits, first, more inclusive society, where they get to know more about our country and its attributes. Also to provide the opportunity to access places of tourism and cultural interest and spaces of recreation and leisure, and be able to be part of a cultural change and generate awareness of the care and importance that this have for Chile. Finally, the right to leisure to those elderly people who don't have access to satisfy this right by their own economic means. Especially contract Holiday Village to build a structure designed to make entertainment and rest on holiday easier.
Charity handout will help us to keep this project over time.
Accommodation and travel vouchers will help us to have these items for free funded by the government, and nursing support to take care of the elderly people in our holiday program. So why the program should be funded? Because there must be a concern of the government for the elderly. This is related to how we take care as a society that they have the spaces they need. In addition, the elderly are actively working, and in some way these activities that we want to carry out will allow them to know other realities. It's also a beautiful way in which we and you as the government can reward all those who had a lifetime to work, who are the builders of what we have to do, this beautiful democracy. And what better way than by getting to know our incredible country. So our recommendation for you as the government are the next ones. First, our proposal is that you advertise places like pharmacies, grocery stores, and on radios, since this disadvantaged group doesn't use social networks or web page. We should consider generating an alliance with the city councils, who will be able to give us data on other adults with scarce resources. We recommend meeting again next month to discuss the next stage and structure of how to generate TV advertising. So thank you very much for your attention, and remember, you are the one who can generate a positive impact on their lives. Thank you.